Hey guys, welcome back to another meta report number 2 as we take a look at what went down between the Deadlock Night Shift number 5 and number 6 and what all has changed. And to kick things off, let's take a look here at our hero priority to see which heroes had more priority or less going into week 6. Grey Talon went from being picked 6 times to being banned 5 times and picked once. I think people have kind of forgotten that the old man can still put out ridiculous damage, as you can see here. Doorman also went from not being played in Shift 5 to being pick banned 5 times in Shift 6. One reason for that was his strength in lane and the barrier that you get of about 200 HP when his door hits level 2, as you see here. And the robot golem Bebop continued to be popular as he was picked 5 times, the same as the previous week. Now last week we talked about Silence Wave gaining popularity, being used to counter heroes such as Pocket and Kelvin. This week, though, we didn't see too much of it. Instead, it was all about one item in particular, the Veil Walker. The invis you gain from this item makes your ganks even more powerful, but also allows you to act as a human ward, gaining important information where enemies are without being spotted. To kick off this conversation, let's take a look what Poshipop had to say about the item.
I mean, what was happening with Veil Walker is specifically in NA, there was this one player named Wander. Are you guys familiar with Wander or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, in his Tempo Ivy build, actually way before everyone started using Veil Walker, he actually put Veil Walker as a substitute for Fortitude before anyone else did. And everyone was like, what is this guy doing?
The new Fortitude.
So I think the reason people are, and now everyone's doing it, right? So I think the reason people are building Veil Walker now is it's very similar stat to the Fortitude. You can actually use it while you're in combat and out of combat, so you have that flexibility. Some people say that it might heal even more, which it does, like in the context of heroes like Mina. You know, low max health. It takes a long time for Fortitude to heal you while Veil Walker's flat. It also gives spirit power too. So like you could say it's better statted for some heroes if you want to sacrifice like some HP for Veil Walker. The item, being able to use it in combat especially. I mean, I saw some fights in the NA. I think it was like someone was running away from someone in one of the last matches and they like Veil Walked and like gained a little bit of HP to live. So like it can make it or break it for fights. Fortitude can't do that.
With all the changes to Fortitude, we have a viable option to use instead of that in Veil Walker. Especially in team fights, if you can play around the Veils correctly, you can gain a lot of extra HP in those fights that can crucially turn things around for you. We even have this item being picked up second to give you that extra sustain in lane. Not to mention some extra kill potential for your ganks. Now, when we look at the regions against each other, we had 18 Veil Walkers used in the series between Buff Enjoyers and Abrahams. Whereas over in North America, it was used once between Hydronation and the Baroness Hotel. The last time we've seen a single item being used this heavily was back when we had Healing Nova being picked up by pretty much everyone when it came to that laning phase, and even more importantly in those team fights. But what do you think about the item? Do you think it needs to be nerfed? Do you think it's still going to be as prevalent in the meta in the coming weeks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.